Today we're talking about the 5 best places in the Baton Rouge area to raise a family. Let's go. All right guys, in this video, we're gonna be taking a look at niche.com's top 5 places to raise a family in the Baton Rouge area. And when we're talking about the Baton Rouge area, I'm talking the city of Baton Rouge, but also all of the surrounding parishes that make up the Greater Baton Rouge area. My name's Shaun Ramos, and this is Living in Louisiana, where we talk about everything you need to know when it comes to what it's like moving to or living in Louisiana. So if that's what you're looking for, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell because I'm putting out brand new videos just like this one every single week. And I am a licensed realtor in the state of Louisiana, so that number that's popping up on your screen right now, that's the best way that you can reach me. As much as I do love making these videos for you guys, what I really love is to help you with your real estate needs. So if you have any specific questions or needs when it comes to making the move to Louisiana, don't hesitate to reach out. So let's dive right into this list. Now this is niche.com's opinion. I think all these places are great places to live. I don't know that I would necessarily order it the same way they did, and I may substitute 1 or 2 of these with different areas, but that's just more my personal preference. So I'm gonna go in reverse order. I'm gonna start with number 5. So make sure you stick around to the end so you can see which area niche.com deems as the most desirable area to raise a family. So what exactly does make an area a great place to raise a family? To me, I would say you need good housing options, availability of really good public schools, easy access to after school and weekend activities. So living close to movie theaters, parks and museums and things like that. And then of course, access to really good medical care is a big plus. So if you're ready to jump right in, let's get going. Number 5 is Zachary, Louisiana. Zachary is located just about 10 miles north of Baton Rouge. You got Highway 19 that runs north-south through town, and then you've got Highway 64 that runs east to west. So a lot of the characteristics that I was thinking that make up a good area to raise a family, to me, apply to Zachary. People really like this area because of the excellent public schools. Niche.com actually rates them A+ as far as public schools go. Now, Zachary was originally part of the East Baton Rouge Parish School System until 2003 when they broke off and formed their own Zachary Community School District. And that's been a top-ranked district ever since 2005. And if you have kids who are athletes, you'll probably like Zachary also, because Zachary High School has won several state championships recently in football, basketball, and even golf. Now, as far as housing and cost of living goes, niche.com ranks them a B+ and a B respectively. Over the past 6 months, the average home sale for detached single-family homes was about $318,000, which is slightly less expensive than the average sale price in Baton Rouge, which was about $335,000. Zachary Youth Park is a really nice park that they have available that stretches out over about 33 acres. They've got really nice facilities for baseball and softball games with turf fields. There's a walking trail, a playground, and picnic areas. And it's also attached to a rec park that has outdoor basketball courts. It's got a fishing lake. There are 2 dog parks, a skate park, sand volleyball courts, and a big splash pad. Also, you've got really easy access to the Breck Baton Rouge Zoo. There's the Zachary Branch Library, and there is a local hospital in town, but you're really only about 30 to 35 minutes away from the main medical district in Baton Rouge if you need to get to the major hospitals. Number 4 on the list is Addis, Louisiana. Addis is a small town in West Baton Rouge Parish, just south of I-10. It's situated right along the Mississippi River on Highway 1. Now, niche.com apparently thinks pretty highly of this small town. They've got them ranked pretty high in several categories, including number 3 for best suburb for young professionals in all of Louisiana. They get a B+ ranking in public schools, an A- for housing, and a B+ for cost of living. At Addis, the average detached single family home sale in the past 6 months has been about $276,000. So it's significantly cheaper than Baton Rouge, but of course you're not gonna have all of the amenities and conveniences that you have in Baton Rouge. But it's really not that far of a drive to get to Baton Rouge. If you go straight up Highway 1 to I-10, you can cross over the Mississippi River Bridge. But of course, you want to watch what time of day you're going to make that drive, because if it's during the heavier peak traffic times, I would avoid that at all costs. That bridge can back up for miles and you just never know how long it's going to take to get through there. But of course, you can go south a little ways to Plaquemine, and there is a ferry that will get you across the Mississippi River, so you'll have easy access to South Baton Rouge or Ascension Parish. In Addis, there's a really nice park called Joe Mahan Park. There's a fourplex of ball fields, basketball court, tennis courts, a playground, and a really nice big splash pad for the little kids. And as far as medical facilities go, you're only about a 10-minute drive to the Ochsner Medical Complex in Plaquemine. Next, number 3 on the list is Shenandoah. This neighborhood is located on the east side of Baton Rouge, south of I-12 and east of Airline Highway. Some of the streets that border Shenandoah are Tiger Bend Road, Stumberg Lane, Coursey Boulevard, and Jones Creek Road. And it's also bordered by the actual Jones Creek and the Amite River. Niche.com ranks Shenandoah number 5 is the best suburb to live in all of Louisiana, and the number 7 best place to raise a family in all of Louisiana. And of course, like I already said, they're ranked number 3 best place to raise a family in the Baton Rouge area. They get a B- ranking for public schools, but there are also multiple good private schools in the area, along with the East Baton Rouge Parish Library, Jones Creek Regional Branch. There are multiple parks in the area. There's Operation Imagination, which is a play center for little kids. And you've got movie theaters, you've got a skating rink, there's Top Golf and an escape room. So there are really a lot of fun things to do in and right around Shenandoah. So when it comes to housing, they get an A- ranking. When it comes to cost of living, they get a B+. The average sale price of detached single-family homes in the past 6 months is about $358,000, so it's a little bit higher than the average of all of Baton Rouge, but still not that bad. And you're gonna find a mix of some newer construction homes along with a lot of older homes in more established neighborhoods. Number 2 on the list is the Inniswald neighborhood. So this is a super small neighborhood in the southeast part of Baton Rouge, and it's bordered by I-10, Segan Lane, Airline Highway, Jefferson Highway, and Bluebonnet Road. Right in the neighborhood, you've got a really nice park called Jefferson Terrace Park. It's got a lot of green space, walking trails, an outdoor pool, tennis courts, and a playground. And you're really close to a lot of the major hospitals in Baton Rouge. You're right down the street from Breck's Bluebonnet Swamp Nature Center and Perkins Road, where you've got tons of restaurants and shopping and a movie theater. And you're also really close to the Mall of Louisiana and the main event, which is a super fun family entertainment center. And also right there, you've got Top Golf and Sky Zone Trampoline Park. And if you want a little treat for the kids, you can shoot on over to Segan Lane to Crumble Cookies, where you can get probably some of the best tasting cookies out there. Now, Niche.com gives the neighborhood a B- for public schools. And you've got Parkview Baptist School and the Dunham School, which are really close. They get an A- ranking for housing and a B for cost of living. Now, I was taking a look at home sales, and the average sale price over the past 6 months for detached single-family homes is about $433,000. And that's about $100,000 more than the average sale price of Baton Rouge as a whole. All right, drum roll, please. Number 1 on the list, Prairieville, Louisiana. Prairieville is a really popular suburb of Baton Rouge, located just southeast of Baton Rouge down Airline Highway or I-10. And the close proximity to Baton Rouge and the really excellent public school system makes Prairieville a really desirable area. It's one of the fastest growing suburbs in all of Louisiana. It's not incorporated, but just based on population, Prairieville is actually bigger than Ascension Parish's 2 biggest incorporated cities combined. Niche.com seems to love Prairieville, along with all the people who choose to make it their home. And they're rated the number 1 place to raise a family, not only in the Baton Rouge area, but in all of Louisiana. They get an A rating for public schools, which is why a lot of people choose to live there. And they're in the process now of actually building a brand new high school, which is gonna be really nice, and it's scheduled to open in the fall of 2024. They also get an A in housing and a B+ in cost of living. And because the demand for Prairieville is so high, of course the prices are gonna be a little bit higher. The average sale price the past 6 months of detached single-family homes is about $386,000. which is about $50,000 higher than the average of Baton Rouge, but still not completely unreasonable. Now, of course, you can spend less, but you can also spend way more. There are neighborhoods like St. Andrews where houses start around $1 million and just go up from there. And if you need help finding something more affordable, then of course we can jump on a Zoom call and I can help you find what you need. Being just outside of Baton Rouge, it's convenient to a lot of the amenities and the different things to do in the city. You're a really close drive to Blue Bayou Water Park, to Highland Road Community Park, and the Highland Road Observatory. You're really close to Top Golf, the main event, and the Blue Zoo Aquarium at the mall. And you're also really close to Airline Highway Park, which is where the Louisiana State Fair is held every year. And of all the places listed in the top 5, this one is the closest drive to New Orleans. It's only about an hour away, and of course there's a ton more to do there. So there you have it, guys. If you think you might want to make one of these 5 places your home, or if you need help finding a little bit something different, let me know. That number that's popping up on your screen right now, that's the best way that you can reach out to me. I am the guy that answers every single call, text, or email that comes through, and I absolutely love hearing from you guys. I'm here to be a resource for you for anything real estate related that you need, so don't hesitate to reach out, even if you just have a simple question or if you need to make a move. And please, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell, because I'm putting out brand new videos just like this one every single week. And I want to make sure you get notified every time a new one comes out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.